So you did question for them. What about kidney disease?
Oh, yep, and made a right old hash of it.
Oh, you always do it right in the written work. Me, I can just never get it down quick enough. Be glad to get back on the wards on Monday.
How can you talk about Monday? Don't you realise we've got a free weekend?
Oh, sure, I'd forgotten that.
Forgotten? I've been crossing off the day since we started block release.
Miss Windrop, you know the question...
Hi, Miss Windrop.
Oh, good night. Have a pleasant weekend, both of you.
Thanks.
You too.
You know the question about dietetic principles? Well, I'm not quite sure.
Wonder what she does at weekends.
The windbag?
It's hard to imagine her outside the hospital.
Perhaps she files herself away in a drawer till Monday morning.
Hello.
Hi. Right, off with these rags. On with something wearable, and then Burt Reynolds, here we come.
See you in a tick.
Right. Pat, Sanchez's old car.
Evening, sister.
Evening, Nurse Morahan.
That was a close one. I nearly said...
I know what you nearly said. Silly old cow.
Please pay to clean away when I saw her standing there.
So nothing but petty rules and regulations. What the hell does it matter how I keep my room? She doesn't have to sleep in it.
Oh, well, you know her.
She wants to thank her lucky stars when they're all on pot. Well, that settles it as far as I'm concerned.
Settled what?
I am sick of being treated like an overgrown schoolgirl. You and I are going to find somewhere we can leave our beds unmade and drop our clothes to the point of depravity.
You mean a place of our own?
Oh, we've talked about it often enough. Now's the time for action.
I don't think we should rush into anything, Pat.
Look, are you interested or not? Because I've had the nurses' home up to here.
Well,
Of course, if you're frightened, then
all right.
good. That's how we'll spend our weekend then. Flat hunting. That's a possible.
It's amazing the number of tool sets for sale.
You keep your eye on the accommodation ads.
Well, if it's already been let for over a week, why the hell don't you take the card down? It's charming. It's your turn.
There's only this one left. 2 girls wanted to share a large flat with others.
Well, we might as well find out what the situation is.
It's costing us a fortune.
It'll be worth it when we find somewhere.
Hello? Good morning. I'm ringing on behalf of myself and my friend. We saw a card up about sharing a flat. Could I speak to one of the young ladies concerned, please? What? Oh, I see. Oh, no, it's not quite what we're looking for. Thanks all the same.
Well, what's the matter?
It was a man. At least 3 men.
A mixed flat.
Yes, fancy.
Well, why did you hang up?
We couldn't share with 3 men, Pat.
Well, why not? There's safety in numbers.
Mammy'd have a fit.
It'd depend on the 3 blokes, wouldn't it?
She'd have a fit anyway.
Oh, it could be a giggle.
No, Pat, there's one thing I couldn't bring myself to do.
Well, where do we go from here, then?
I'm glad you're suited. Thank you for letting us know. Goodbye. Now, where were we?
We weren't.
We're looking for a flat.
Ah, yes. Names.
Patricia Rutherford.
Maureen Morahan.
Present address.
Care of the nurses' home, St. Angela's Hospital.
Your nurses.
Here for our sins.
So you'll be wanting somewhere close to the hospital.
Not likely, no.
Of course we do.
Who does?
It's a matter of convenience.
Look, when I'm off duty, I want to get a shot of the place, not a white coat in sight.
Well, not too far away.
And not too near either.
What size flat are you looking for?
2 bedrooms, living room, kitchen, bathroom.
Not 2 bedrooms.
Well, there are 2 of us, aren't there?
I took her we'd be sharing one.
Me stuck in with you? And what happens to my love life?
What love life?
The one I might get a chance to cultivate once we get shot of the cardinals. 2 bedrooms.
Well, that'd be terribly expensive.
How much rent do you want to pay?
Up to
Up to
20 a
£10.
week.
20? I can't afford anything like that.
Look, you pay what you can and I'll cough up the rest. Won't hurt Daddy to fork out a bit more.
That wouldn't be right.
Oh, don't come the independent bit.
Look, it's going to be fair shares or nothing. Up to 10 and no more.
We'll be lucky to get a bed-sitter for that, won't we?
I'm afraid so.
Maybe that's what we should be looking for.
A bed-sit? You've got to be joking.
Might I suggest you sort things out between you and then come back and see me? Hello? Fix a Pat. Can I help you?
And another thing.
What?
Toothpaste. It'd drive me demented seeing you wasted the way you do. Squeezing the tube where the fancy takes you.
Nothing to what it would drive me. Watching you roll it up centimetre by centimetre as if the world economy depended on it.
We just see things differently.
It would never have worked out.
I don't suppose so. I mean, sharing a flat's practically like being married.
Without the perks.
And quite frankly, Pat, without wishing to sound rude...
You wouldn't marry me if I was the last bloke on earth. Yeah, ditto.
It's essential to have the same outlook as the other person.
Right. Can you imagine us haggling over the housekeeping?
I can.
I mean, it's one thing knocking around with someone in the nurse's home. It's quite another actually sharing a place with them.
Yes.
Let's face it, the only thing we ever really had in common was that we were new together. Well, we're not anymore. We're self-sufficient now.
Entirely.
So that's it then. We go our separate ways, agreed?
Agreed.
Great minds. Well, don't just stand there.
What sort of day did you have?
Oh, deadly.
Me too. Pat, about the flat, I've been thinking.
So have I. And I reckon I'd be prepared to slum it a bit.
You would?
But I'm not sharing a bedroom with you.
Well, I could maybe have a divan in the living room or something. And I do see your point about not being too near the hospital.
Yeah, I didn't mean the other side of London.
I'm sure we'll be able to work out something to satisfy us both.
Okay, so we start looking again.
Right. But when?
Oh, crumbs, where did the weekend go?